Hey gang, Scott here. Got a fun little video with Photo Raw 2024 for you. We're going to make a Polaroid look on a photo, a Polaroid border or boundary, I should say. So we'll take an image that's been processed and then just kind of make it look like one of those old school, Polaroid films with the white bottom, the border where you'd hold it with your thumb. Usually, you'd shake it and then you'd learn you shouldn't do that kind of thing with a Polaroid. And we'll get to see layers, borders, text, a little bit of masking to put all these things together. And just a way to show that you leverage all the different features you have in Photo Raw to build them up and to make something make something more than the sum of its parts. And really quick, if you are thinking about adding Photo Raw 2024 to your toolkit or other ON1 tools, check the show notes. I've got an offer code down there that'll save you some money, doesn't cost you anything extra, gives me a little bit of support so I can do more videos like this. So let's go create a Polaroid border out of a photo here. I have this finished photo. I've cropped it square, and I want to make a little Polaroid kind of look to it. So there are a couple of things we'll need to do. First, we'll go into Effects, and in the Effects area, add a filter, because we have borders. And the default one straight away is this simple white square, which is almost perfect, almost what we need. But I need the bottom to have more white so that I can add that classic Polaroid look where things were just bounded there. So I've got a couple of options here, and you might think, oh, I can jump into transform. Maybe I can do something and scale things around. Not really. You can't really push the border larger, and that would be doing it everywhere. So the way that I'm going to approach this is to do things with layers. So I'm going to add a color layer, and just white because that's the border I have. Put that beneath my photo, and then a little bit of masking to reveal more of that white color layer beneath my photo layer. So I know that sounds a little weird, but let's walk through it so you see how this works. So I've got that border, great, fine. Let's open up our layers pane, and here we have color fill, right? Add a color fill layer. I'll click on that. I'll choose snow or white in this case. Apple does things differently sometimes, but web safe colors. I got white. Great. That's exactly what I want. And it's going to make my photo disappear entirely. Back to the layers panel, click and drag. So I'm bringing that color fill layer beneath my photo. So if I turn off my top layer, all I see is the color fill. And that's exactly where we're going to go with the masking. So selecting my top layer, I click the mask icon. I get my masking pop up here. That's fine and great. I want to choose the gradient mask like this, and I'll just drop it kind of down toward the bottom of the photo, right around there. That's the opposite of what I want, so let me rotate that around, or actually I can just invert the mask, even easier. And then make the feather basically nil, right? 0, just completely. Don't cross the streams there, if I can use a Ghostbusters reference. That way I get a nice clean edge at the bottom of the photo. And what I've done is I've hidden a little bit of the photo and revealed the color layer, right? So if I'm all finished with that, I'll just hit the Z key to kind of go back to a different tool. And so it's a little hard to see, but there's a little black banner, a border, not border, let me not use the word border. There's a little black line here at the bottom of this mask, which is where I've hidden the photo and revealed the color fill that was beneath it. So now I've got this thing that looks a little bit more like a Polaroid. My last bit is, I want to add some text at the bottom of it, just because I think that'd be kind of fun. So let's add our text tool. If you didn't see my other video about text, check that one out. You'll get more details. For this one, I want something that's a little more like a script for it. So let me scroll to the top. This one looks nice, and I would say your next adventure is just around the bend or something like that. That feels kind of cool. Tap out over here. We'll center that text. We'll make it black because I'm going to move it down toward the bottom. Can make it a little bit larger. And then, kind of drag that down to the bottom. And I think I kind of like the idea of that being just a single line. So we'll just position that right around there. So that's it. There, I think I'm all finished. So, a couple of little things there, just adding up all the different things you can do in Photo Raw. You've seen me do a bunch of videos about how to process and how to, make the photo better with all of the effects and develop in Brilliance AI. And now taking that, doing a little layers work, leveraging borders, add a little text, and you can start to create some nice, wonderful things. And I kind of like this one. I suspect I'll be doing more of these, and these are the kind of things I send to friends and family, just to hopefully brighten their day a little bit. Hope you found the video interesting, useful, helpful. Got questions? Drop them below. And until next time, my name's Scott Davenport. Have fun.